Hey Marleta over at Knockout Roofing. This is Chris with J3 Innovation. I hope I said your name right, by the way. I appreciate you taking interest in what I have to offer and taking time out of your day to watch this video. I'm sure you guys are very busy, so I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. And as you can see, we're on the homepage of your site at knockoutroofingllc.com. And I got to say, you have a pretty nice site here. I love your logo. I love that it's clickable. That helps with navigational purposes with Google. They reward you points for that, so good job there. I love how you have your tabs here laid out neatly. That also helps with navigational purposes, having it laid out to where the customer can get to it. So good job there. And I see that you guys have some form of contact here. What I would suggest is that you actually put a contact form, an actual form where the customer can just type in their information no matter what page they're on. We implement this on each and every site we build, and we put a contact form on each and every page, and that helps with accessibility purposes. Google likes to see how easy it is for the potential customer or client visiting to type in their information or send it over to you, whatever page that they may be on, and they give you Google points for that, which help in your authority and your ranking as well. So that's one thing I do suggest. Second suggestion is having your contact number up here implemented to where they can just click on it and get to you that way. That's another accessibility purpose that Google likes to see on your site, and it's going to help you get more Google points as well from that. So that's another thing. And I see that you guys have a little bit of content here. You have about 78 words of content. I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. So let's talk about the main factors. When you're trying to rank your site and make it beneficial, there are three main factors that go into play, and they are content, backlinks, and citations. Content being number one because it is king in the eyes of Google. So you want to have the right amount of content for them to even pay you attention and take you seriously. And you also want to have top authoritative and quality content as well. And in these factors, you want to be beating out your top competitors too. So we've found about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone, and 500 to 750 on the service pages is right around the sweet spot that you want to target when it comes to Google and content. This will help Google know everything about you that they want to and need to know, and it's also going to help you target top buyer intent keywords using on-site SEO, which means having this content and the keywords that you're targeting on your site. That's going to help draw in the traffic to your site, make it more beneficial to your business like you want and need. And it's also going to help Google index it a lot quicker. And that way they're going to know what page is about what or what section is about what. And that's going to help in your authority and your ranking a lot faster. So while we're on that subject, let's go talk about and check out your top competitors. As you can see, roofing Denton TX is one of your top buyer intent keywords that I found and used to type in to find you in your top competitors. And this keyword gets about 150 searches a month. So this is one keyword that you definitely want to be targeting. Down here is the map pack section. This is where your Google My Business listing go and citations go into play here. We'll speak on that in just a second. But down here is the organic section. This is where all the ranking goes into play with your website, your content, your backlinks, and citations. All three of those big factors take a key role into ranking your site. And these two are directories, so they don't really count. Denton Trinity Roofing is your number one top organic ranking competitor. Let's check these guys out. All right. As you can see, we're on Denton Trinity Roofing. They have their logo clickable. They have their phone numbers here listed, but they are not clickable. Implementing yours and making it clickable will give you points over them on this factor. And they don't have a contact form, so implementing one on each and every page is definitely going to give you more points and help you start outranking these guys. And they have about 456 words in all. So you definitely want to implement the content count factor that I suggested to you guys, and that's and targeting the top buyer intent keywords on your site as well, because they're not, as you can see, they're not targeting any top buyer intent keywords here. So doing just that is going to help you really crush these guys and start ranking and outranking them faster in the content factor. And that's one factor. So the second is backlinks. This is a tool I use called Hrefs. As you can see, it shows the behind the scenes, the metrics, the power of your site. As you can see, you guys really aren't on the board. And that's because you have no website sending any backlinks to power your site. And you have one organic keyword that's not bringing you any traffic. And that's because it is not top quality or top buyer intent keywords that you need to be targeting, as opposed to your competitor. As you can see, Denton Roofing, they have a little bit of trust and a little bit of power here. They have 22 sites that's sending back 36 backlinks to power their site. They're targeting 59 organic keywords, which is bringing them 134 searches a month and totaling over $1,000 in value. So what you want to do here is a method called copycat. And that's where you take the best websites that these guys get in that is actually sending them power and the best quality backlinks, and you want to take that and implement it to your site. And then you don't want to stop there. Of course, you want to beat these guys out and crush them, right? So what you do is continue to implement and find better backlinks with better quality from better websites, and continue to do that month after month with SEO until you're beating these guys out. And really, you don't want to worry about the backlink number, and I say that because not all backlinks are created equal. So you want quality over quantity, and you want it from better quality sites. So you really want to be beating them out in their referring domains and how many websites they have. And once you're doing that, you're going to see that your organic ranking your traffic is going to shoot up, and your traffic value is going to start to climb as well. So you also want to target the top buyer intent organic keywords that's going to bring in that traffic for you. So the final and third factor, I would say, is citations. As you can see, this is the map pack. This is where your Google My Business listing goes. It's just a quick shot for a potential customer or client to find what services that they're looking for, whoever provides it in their area. And you want to be in the type 3 ideally, because nobody searches view all right. Just like they don't search the second page of Google. Somebody could hide a dead body there, right? So you don't want to be there. But here you do want to be in the top 3. But everybody wants to be number 1, right? So how do we do that? And that would be copycat method again. And what we do is we take this tool called White Spark and go find out how many citations the top competitor has, where they're getting them from. Take those, implement it to your Google My Business listing, and of course, just like in the content and the backlink factor, you don't want to stop there. You don't want to be even with them. You don't want to barely beat them. You want to crush those guys. So after you take all their citations, have it implemented to your listing, you want to add at least 1 to 2 more citation packs to your Google My Business listing, so it will shoot you in the lead and have a far lead on these guys. You want to make it really hard for them to catch up with you. So once you're doing that and you're crushing them in the content, the backlink, and citation factor, you're going to see that your site is going to be 10 times more beneficial and bring you the traffic and business that you guys want and need. And I hope this wasn't too much information, and I hope you guys enjoyed this information. And I appreciate you taking your time out of your day, Marleta, to watch this video. And if you want to get in touch with me and speak a little further on these situations and the factors, here is my information to do so. Here's my website, here's my email, and here's my business number. I appreciate you for taking your time out of your day again to watch this video. You have a blessed and wonderful day.